Hey guys, Jamie here, and today in this video, we're going to be ranking all the Doctors from Doctor Who. So we're going to be doing from worst to best, and we are not going to be including Joe Martin or John Hurt, aka the War Doctor. So let's just jump straight into today's video. At place number 13 is Jodie Whittaker, the 13th Doctor. She just doesn't fit the role whatsoever, and I just don't really think she does a very good job. So unfortunately she's at last place, because we all saw this coming, because when she got announced as the new Doctor, it's just not the best, because you can't really have a man regenerate into a woman, which is just really odd. So this is why she is in last place. Moving on to number 12. Number 12, I'm gonna put as Paul Mcgann, the 8th Doctor. We only saw him in one episode, then he regenerated into the 9th Doctor. So I'm only putting him this high up because we didn't really see much of him, and we didn't even see his regeneration, but there was like a spin-off with him in it that showed the regeneration, but we just don't really know much about this particular Doctor, so this is why I'm putting Paul Mcgann so high up on the list. Moving on to the next Doctor. At number 11, I'm going to put the 3rd Doctor in there. I just didn't really enjoy his episodes as much, and it was the 1st Doctor that had colour. So I'm just not like very interested with the episodes. Like, yes, some of them are good, but it's just hard to describe of how I would put the Doctor so high up. It's just the fact that I just didn't really like the series at all, and it was just a waste of time watching it, to be honest. But some episodes were quite good, so this is why it's not as low as some of the best ones, and this is why it's a little bit high up. So moving on to the next Doctor. At number 10, I'm gonna put the 6th Doctor, Colin Baker. Pretty sure that's his name. I'm gonna put him at number 10 because he was a good Doctor, but he didn't really fit the role as well. And apparently he did something, so he got kicked off the show. So the 7th Doctor had to finish off the regeneration, and like put a wig on. So apparently he got kicked off the show, which has made the Doctor so high up, because he apparently got kicked off the show, which has made me dislike this Doctor even more. But he's an alright Doctor whilst it lasted, but then it just kind of went a little bit downhill. Moving on to the next Doctor. At place number 9, I'm going to put the 2nd Doctor, Patrick Troughton. He fit the role rather nicely, but as like Doctor Who only came up with the idea of like the regeneration with a new body, carrying on the same person's like legacy, but just like different faces. I think they were just getting new to that, and I don't really think Patrick Troughton deserves to be any lower. So this is why I'm putting him this high up on the list. You can correct me if I'm wrong, so you can always say in the comments what you think is the correct order. There is no right or wrong answer. But without further ado, let's move on to the next Doctor. Coming in at place number 8, I think I'm going to put the 5th Doctor there. He was a very good actor. He was the youngest of the lot, but I just think he was good. Don't get me wrong, but this is where the proper action started to build up, because people in their early 40s, late 30s, this is when they would probably start watching Doctor Who. So yeah, I like how the Fifth Doctor actually built fans to the show back in the day. So yeah, I like this Doctor, but I don't think it's the best, so this is why it's place number 8. Moving on to the next Doctor. At place number 7, I think I'm going to put the 7th Doctor, Sylvester McCoy. He took on the role very nicely, and with his hat and the cane umbrella thing that he had, that fit in very nicely. I like the way that he always stopped the Daleks, because I'm pretty sure the Daleks appeared probably the most in his time. But yeah, I just like the way that series turned out, but it's still not the best to be lower. So moving on to place number 6. At place number 6, I'm going to put the first Doctor, the one that started it all. The reason why it's in the middle-ish, roughly 6 and 7 are the middle. The reason why I've put the first Doctor here is because it was black and white. It was very new. They literally created the series, but he was an amazing actor to start off the amazing Doctor Who series, and it's just expanded so much bigger over the last 50 coming up to 60 years now. So I've just got to give credit to the first Doctor, William Hartnell, because he's the one that started it all off. Moving on to number 5. At place number 5, I'm going to put the 4th Doctor. He was the most longest Doctor on TV. He was the Doctor for 7 years, then he regenerated. So being the Doctor for 7 years, so 7 years of acting as one character, was absolutely amazing. I've just got to give credit to Tom Baker for being such an amazing person, which is just amazing. It's at place number 5 because it's the longest Doctor, and it's just amazing, and just got to give credit to him because he actually came back in the 50th anniversary. So yeah, because the first 3 Doctors are dead, and Tom Baker, the 4th Doctor, is the earliest Doctor that is still alive today. So we just got to give credit to Tom Baker. Moving on to top number 4. Coming in at number 4, this is going to be the top 4 best Doctors. Okay, so at number 4, it's going to be Christopher Eccleston, the 9th Doctor. The reason why he's at number 4 is because he decided to quit after one series. Then he just wanted to leave, so this is why he's not the best, but he did an amazing job whilst he had the role. So he regenerated rather quickly after one series because he decided he just didn't want to be the Doctor anymore, which is fair enough, but I mean, you can't complain with being the Doctor now, can ya? Moving on to number 3. In place number 3, a lot of people are going to hate me for this one, but at place number 3, I'm going to put the 10th Doctor, David Tennant. He was amazing, nothing wrong with him, but there are just 2 more Doctors which just that little bit better. He just fit the role so nicely, everyone loved him, and I hated him but then I just started liking the series. It's just, some parts are just emotional, and I just love it. But it's still not the best. Moving on to number 2. Second place. The person, the Doctor that comes in second place is the 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi. He was an amazing Doctor, very entertaining. Some parts were funny, some parts were sad, some parts were just boring, emotional, all feelings. But the thing that's made it second is his regeneration. He regenerates into Jodie Whittaker, and that's what gets me. And he regenerates so many times, but they're all like fake, and he turns into a girl. So the Doctor, after all those lives with a man, he just changes into a she, which is just weird. But don't get me wrong, the 12th Doctor was amazing. Moving on to place number 1. My favourite Doctor of all time is the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith. There's nothing bad. It's just amazing. Amy Pond, Rory, Clara, River Song. The TARDIS was amazing. So many emotional parts. I just loved it. Then he had 2 TARDIS interiors. The first one wasn't the best, but I liked it. But the second one was just amazing. Like, his suit, bow ties are cool. It's just perfect, absolutely perfect. You just can't. Nothing is bad about the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith. It's just, I just love the Doctor so much. The series is amazing. Series 7, 5, 6 and 7. Unfortunately, he's not the Doctor anymore, but I'm praying he would come back for the 60th anniversary. That's all I've got to say. Matt Smith, you're a complete legend. This is why you're placed number 1. So yeah. And also, I should really mention, when Matt Smith regenerates, his speech, it gets everyone. I swear, it actually gets everyone. I will always remember when the Doctor was me. Then he looks at the camera and, go watch it if you haven't. Matt's 11th Doctor's regeneration. So yeah, apart from that, that's that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload from me. And comment down below what you should see, ranking TARDIS interiors, ranking screwdrivers, anything like that. We can rank Lego games, ranking this, that, whatever you guys would like. So yeah, apart from that, I will see you later. Bye!